to the Procrast Podcast. Of course, yours truly, your boy PBK. Y'all be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Procrast Podcast, except for TikTok. Somebody copped out and they took our name. It's all good. We need copyright. We need to talk to our lawyers. We need copyright, okay? For TikTok, I handle as 504 Procrast Podcast. So all that's gonna pretty much be in the description down below. Mm-hmm. So definitely, y'all use our resources there and don't ask no stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? So hey, back here with another one. Of course, y'all know me, PBK. To my left, you got your boy Zilla. Easy. We got Dan still fresh off his homecoming episode. We got your boy Walt in the cut, always big boy Walt. You know what I'm saying? Big trust over there in the corner, man. Mm-hmm. We got a lot going on, fresh into the new year. And man, how they got to keep those little screenshots of what's going on one by one. Mm-hmm. This shit was funny as hell when they had like AB displaying all this shit. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like, yeah, that's a hell of a way to start the year off, huh? Right. So I never want to say nothing before I know the totality of the circumstances. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first, the news go put out with its optics, You know what I'm saying? The media and shit, ESPN, Bleachers Report and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If he just left the game and shit, they're like, oh yeah, I hear that shit. Why? I need to know what's going on for real. Like, what's going on?
Like, what happened?
Yeah, like, what happened? You feel what I'm saying? So, in this past week, that story that developed a lot more, Super Gremlin Brown, you know what I'm saying? He done did his thing, look, I put my health first, priority first. I put my health first, man. It's like, BA was like, get in the game, just in the third, get in the game, take your pass off. Basically, you're done here. I don't need you here no more. Type shit. Alright, coaches say shit like that, natural, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much all been in some aspect of sports, some type of band director culture, like, do this or get the fuck, I don't need your personality like that, So, I get it to a certain extent, but it's just like to really hear the meat and potatoes of the shit. Like, can you really blame AB for taking the stance that he did? There's always two sides to the story. Mm-hmm. And like, hearing AB's side from the story, I was following it up until he got to throwing other people in the mix. Like, he got the shit talking Tom. Am I really your friend? Gronk your friend, but Gronk get paid this much. Let's keep it G. Mm-hmm. I'm the best receiver in this. I'm like,
relax.
Like, he was on this other podcast and not gonna name drop nobody, but they were scared to let him know, like, bro, you're not the best receiver where you coming from. Right. Now, let's be real, bro. Who get, bro? If anything, you're probably what? Number 4?
Third best.
4.
Third or 4, bro.
4. You talking about on the team or we talking about wide receiver position as a whole?
I'm talking about wide.
On the team?
I'm talking about wideouts.
On the team, he wideouts throughout the entire NFL.
On the team, he 4.
Out of NFL, I say I think he's still top 10.
Top 10.
He's still top 10.
He probably top 10. I say top 10.
Still top 10. But the others,
he top 10, but he like 9 or 10.
I wouldn't even say top 10.
All right, name it.
I see what I said.
All right, come on.
Okay. Let go. D-Hop.
Hold up.
I'm with you.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. All right, that's definitely we gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? But let's really talk about like where we come from, like putting prioritizing what's really important versus the money. Nothing wrong, but you getting paid the king's ransom to play a kid's game. Right. But that's not something. This ain't nothing new. Like earlier this year, Kelvin really, he stepped down for mental health. Yeah. Stop playing ball in the name of mental health. Cool. Mm-hmm. Andrew Luck a few years back drops the mic. I'm out. Exit stage left. Retired. And you seeing all these cases popping up. This like, man, I'm gonna put my mental health first. What's the dude from Ohio State, the cornerback? What is it, Marcus Williamson or something like that?
I think so.
I think, yeah.
He stepped down because he's like, man, I don't want to deal with the stress no more to be a young black athlete, bro. Mm-hmm. I'd rather have my mind intact and shit like that through all these hits and things like that. So it's just like, I want to be CTE and I don't want to deal with that. So it's just like, prioritizing what's really important, man. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, your soul, holistically,
Right.
So like, how do y'all feel? Like, what's y'all takes on this situation? Like,
I go first?
Oh yeah, Walt, shoot.
All right. The thing about the AB situation is just mostly he said, she said. Right, AB saying one thing like, "Hey, I was hurt. I felt like I wasn't healthy enough to go back in." He didn't respect that. That's what led. That's what led to Bruce Arians, saying, "Okay, you're done. Whatever." Bruce Arians saying, "Hey, I told him get back on the field, you with the first unit, get back on the field or whatever. He didn't want to get back on because of the touches that he wasn't getting or whatever. So to me personally, I feel like it goes both ways financially, because maybe Bruce Arians was like, okay, I might not want to give him his money because that's gonna fuck us up in the long run. Let's not target him as much. Let's target Mike Evans. Let's target Scotty Miller, Gronk, somebody or whatever, right? And the AB situation is like, hey, you're not giving me my touches. What's the point of me going in the game now? Now the injury thing was real. It's just the fact that he played during the injury. It wasn't an issue until you wasn't getting your touches. Now you're not getting your touches, and it became a whole different. It became a whole different situation. Now, okay, I'm hurt, but I can still do me. I can still get my money, the money that I deserve. He only needed 100-something yards, receptions. He needed, I think, like one more touchdown, and he would have got his bonuses. Mm-hmm. But it's the fact that he didn't get the touches and all that stuff stemming from that. It was just like, damn. Well, since I'm not doing this shit, I don't want to play. So I guess that's when he let him know, like, hey, nigga, excuse me, that's 25. It's like, hey, if you don't want to play, then bye, be gone. And then you see AB half naked in the end zone,
making YouTube and making
jumping jacks in the end zone with the fans. It's like the whole situation was just crazy. Like I think all this just stems from money. Like AB wanted his money. I don't think they wanted to give him his money. So
you think the ankle thing a cop out?
Yeah, it's an excuse. I feel like it's an excuse for him to say, okay, yeah, I was hurt, so I didn't want to play. But that wasn't the issue last week when you was getting 10 receptions for 100 and some yards and a touchdown or two. Your ankle was fine, like your injury was fine. Now that you're not getting these touches, I'm hurt now. I don't want to play. I don't feel like playing this week. They're gonna feel some type of way about that because you wasn't complaining earlier, but now you're complaining since I'm not giving you the touches that you think you deserve. So it's at this point, I think it's just a money thing. It's just a greed thing. Both sides were probably just being greedy or being selfish. So that led to that whole thing just falling out or whatever. Mm-hmm. So how about y'all? What y'all think on it?
Again, you just presented me with some new information.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that type of scenario, as far as the Bruce Arians situation and how you feel as if he could have possibly not targeted him, it could definitely be believable, just off the fact, like, let's be real, we know how NFL teams work.
They're about their money.
Yeah, let's just be honest. We'll call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
But to also add to it, again, I agree, but I somewhat disagree just to the fact going into that week, into that game, he was speaking to trainers saying that, look, I'm not feeling well. And if I'm correct, that entire week he didn't practice.
Nah, he didn't practice that whole week.
So it's like, your point is everything you're saying and the current of events. It makes complete sense. I'm not saying what you're saying is completely wrong, but it's the fact that the week I did not practice. I'm talking to trainers, literally telling you, look, this ankle. If I'm correct, it was ankle, correct?
Yeah, ankle. Yeah.
This ankle injury is bothering me. I'm trying to tell y'all it's bothering me. Mm-hmm. Y'all keep trying to put me in this game. Look. I ain't trying to go out like that because, again, 9 times out of 10, hopefully AB was thinking about playoff wise and playing longer that way.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, we all have dealt with coaches that are not the most pleasant room speakers in the world, and definitely
they'll give it to you blunt.
Yeah. Again, with some people need, but as far as that type of situation, when it comes to an individual's health, I really can't be upset at him over that as a whole, because, like I said, at the end of the day, if I mess up my ankle, what you gonna do?
You gonna replace me?
I'm about to say you gonna cut. You
gonna replace me?
I'm about to say
one you
gonna cut me because off rip. I already know y'all don't like me. The only reason I'm here is because of Tom Brady.
Brady.
It's because Tom Brady worked. I know y'all didn't want to sign me in the first place. Nobody wanted to sign me, so I already know y'all trying to get rid of me.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I try to risk all that when I'm playing the fucking Jets?
I don't think it's the injury part. Like, if he was saying, "Hey, I'm injured, I can't play on it as much as I want to," then like he's totally in the right. But if he felt some type of way, hey, I'm not getting my touches, I'm already hurt. It's bad enough. I'm not getting the proper touches that I was supposed to get. Mm-hmm. That's why he feels some type of way. Then that's when he's wrong, because it's like, damn, like that's the reason. That's the reason he feels some type of ways, because we're not giving you the ball. We're not designing. We're not calling the design plays that have you get the ball.
And again, regardless of the fact, whether all of us want to admit it or not, again, like I said, we're gonna get this topic later before you jump on it. Right. AB is definitely elite. I at least say top 20 wide receivers.
I give him that.
As far as route runners, you cannot deny this man's ability.
Oh hell yeah!
You cannot deny the man's ability. You cannot say, oh, he wasn't playing good beforehand.
This nigga was literally.
So it was like
the best receiver. Yeah, like
he was the best receiver in Pittsburgh. He's arguably the best receiver in the game.
Right.
Again,
arguably.
Man, look.
We gonna get all
at the time, yeah.
Like I said,
at the time he was averaging 14 yards.
Him and Julio was like,
wasn't.
Yeah, him and Julio. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Julio, that dog. I'm sorry.
No cap. Julio,
he's just a freak of nature. That's what it is.
He's just
a freak of nature. That's what
it is. Again, it was just more so like, again, with the injury, it's definitely understandable because that does take away from his abilities.
Yeah.
So it's like in this situation, regardless of the fact whether AB is telling the truth or not, you won't. You can't win or lose.
Nah,
basically, you can't win or lose.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say Bruce Arians was wrong in the situation. Like I said, with AB, he's one of the players you gotta tell him like, look, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
But if you do tell him that,
I understand.
It might cause something.
Tell him that. Again, you definitely regardless of the coach you with, AB's gonna speak his mind regardless.
Yeah.
So again, it's like
but it's gonna be the issue if the coach himself speaks his mind too at the end of the day, because if you're telling AB, yo, you gotta stop doing such and such whoopie woo, and he comes back at you, that's gonna cause conflict. That's gonna cause issues, because AB is the type of dude. It's either his way or it's the highway.
I don't know if it's that CTE or if it's just his personality.
That's his personality.
That's his personality. That's his personality. He's literally been doing that since Pittsburgh.
Once he became the star, it was like
Pittsburgh.
Since Mike Tomlin has been dealing with that for a very long time, and I really don't know how I feel about the situation. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna say this: what you have been doing in the past will always come back to what you're doing in the present or for the future. And literally, Antonio Brown has been, if you want to say being himself or acting the ass, it's the same thing. Literally. And that's why I was just searching up. This year, Antonio Brown was getting paid off of incentives.
Right.
So he had to get those type of touches in order to get paid.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying.
But
that's how I agree with you on that.
Why pass up? Why act an ass with somebody trying to give you $30 million? You passed up on the $30 million to play for incentives. The Raiders were legit offering $30 million, guaranteed $30 million. Mm-hmm. But you want these incentives though. And the incentives are $2 million, like $30 million, $2 million. Obviously, pick the $30 million, which I know it's most likely deeper than that. But I feel like Antonio Brown really caused this on himself.
Oh yes.
Like I said, from jump, literally in Pittsburgh, he was acting an ass in Pittsburgh. This man on live while Mike Tomlin having a legit conversation about how they gonna play better or how to play, worrying about the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Man, he on Facebook Live talking about what he did, this, that, and the third. They lose against the Saints. Antonio Brown shooting below the belt, talking about some young Juju, he missed the passes, that, and the third. Like, everything Antonio Brown has been through and he's done, like, he's brought that up on himself, and he literally, like, everything I'm saying is because I watched Undisputed with Shannon Sharp, and I think he really hit the hammer on the nail. Like,
what did he say?
he was talking about how they're passing up 30 mil for the 2 mil. What you've been doing is gonna catch up to you in the end. Like BA, I've known or I've seen how BA literally BA gonna speak his mind regardless.
He not gonna
sugarcoat shit. This man was talking bad about Tom Brady, bro. Last year, he was like, we make them pass in practice, so I don't know how they not being made right now. And you know, he gonna speak his mind.
As he should.
AB didn't like it. Like the injury, I think that just, like he said, he was getting the touches, this, that, and the third. Mm-hmm. But AB wasn't doing what he was doing. Like AB he wasn't being himself. He was kind of condensed into, all right, I need to get these incentives. But you know, like when Mike Evans got hurt, Leonard got hurt, AB realized, oh, they need me. They need me.
Right.
So I could do what I want to. And
that ain't the case.
It's either my way or the highway. Like you said, either my way or the highway. But that's not how shit works. That's not how life works. And when he realized that, and they cut him, and everybody was saying, oh, they cut AB. They see, like you said, Beach Report was saying he just left the field, so that make it seem like
he just got the
something wrong. Right, exactly. So now it's like, oh no, I didn't. Oh, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Or this, that, and the third. I wasn't getting my touches. Like, no, like your actions, huh?
No, continue.
Your actions. When you have certain actions, you have to deal with those consequences, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So I really don't know how. Like that's kind of how I feel about it. Like if you gonna act an ass, don't get upset when you get the short stick or the short end of the stick.
Yeah, that's real. I just feel like, you know, the whole incentive thing is just like, you know, bro. I don't know if you saw the play he made before that shit happened, but bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like you don't break up the corner. Like you just look, you know. I feel like once it kind of dawned on him that fuck, I might not get these incentives. For a while anyway.
But at the same time, he still had another game. Like
exactly,
he only needed like 100 and something. Like you can get 100 something yards in one game.
You got 2 games, bro.
You got 2 games to do that shit.
What like 100 yards, a touchdown, a few more, like a touchdown to 3, and I think like 8 receptions.
And it was something like you playing against the Jets.
That's easy touches right there.
That's easy touches. Like you.
Boy, the Jets was busting their ass. What you mean? Nah, that was a comeback game.
That was a comeback game.
I know, but still though, like
he could have been.
Just imagine if Antonio Brown would have still played, they would have came back and won handsomely. Like it's just a bunch. I think it's just ridiculous.
It's just money,
right? It's a bunch of. It's
like, I hate whenever time like money get involved in anything, shit get real gritty. Mm-hmm. You know, anything. And like the business, I don't really understand like the whole. This is like the music industry. You know, I hate to get too far into weeds with shit because as you get deep into the weeds, you see how much money really involved. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This shit. So you would just be like, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, you really can't. You just look at it like, man, fuck. It is what it is. Right. But I don't know, bro. It's just like the rugby never knew what caused AB to do his thing. I just feel like that's real, like the whole prima donna thing, like, and that's I feel like that's in every sport. You know, a lot of times you get prima donnas, especially in basketball, bro. Like to me, Kyrie sometimes kind of come off as. Yeah, he come off as like some real prima donna shit, and I feel like, man, like
that's just him, son.
You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to be like this. Everybody don't be like Muhammad Ali. Everybody want to be an icon. Everybody want to fight for something. Everybody want to. But a lot of times, bro, like what a fight coming from? Is a fight coming to you and you gotta fight it? Like in the case of Muhammad Ali, you don't go to Vietnam. You won't do this. You won't do this, that, and the third. Or is it just like seek? Are you going to seek the smoke? You going to look for the like? Mm-hmm. I feel like I feel like a lot of times, AB like Kyrie, go look for the smoke. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, like if it's mandated, bro, just go ball, bro, go get the shot. Go do something like steady, bro. Put some water in your arms, some shit.
I don't know, like the Kyrie situation. I think if he don't want to get vaccinated, he don't have to get vaccinated, bro. Like at the end of the day, like if that's his piece, that's his vaccinated. Piece. That's what he don't want to do. Like KD was saying, like I'm not about to force nobody. He's a grown man. Bro, you're a grown man. If he don't want to get vaccinated, he don't got to. Son, like. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, like I feel like when it come down to the come down, like Kyrie going to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Because Kyrie, regardless. Right. I just think that Kyrie is more aware.
You can't change him
than a lot of people are, and he's going to actually
speak his
mind.
And I commend that part of Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I commend Kyrie as a person. You know what I'm saying? But as an athlete, bro, he's starting to show traits like some AB traits. Like, in every situation, like in Cleveland, he said some shit. Man, look, I don't need LeBron. LeBron needed me. I never felt like the superstar. I feel like I took the back seat to LeBron. But it's LeBron. Like, of course you would take the back seat.
No, that was
everybody
take it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a ring.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, fuck it, I'm just go somewhere else. Just carve my own path. Alright.
Didn't really pan out how he wanted to.
You feel what I'm saying? He go to the Celtics. Ain't really accomplished shit. Let's be real.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a young team. It was a real young team, so I can understand why.
But it's just like, but no,
he was trying to play
what his statement
LeBron.
was, though. What his statement was, I'm just go some. His purpose was, I'm just go somewhere else and do what the fuck I gotta do. Did they pan out? No. So next thing you know, you end up. He ended up in what? Brooklyn after that?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
You go to Brooklyn. Shit still ain't happened for him there. Took a little minute. Then okay, you get KD, you get James Harden. Y'all still fall short.
They got hurt, bro.
Bro, that team was never gonna work. And regardless of when you get hurt, bro.
Never gonna work?
Well, not never gonna work. But like, this is what I'm about to say.
They could have been like Golden State 2.0.
But listen.
Hold
up.
2.0. I'm just
Hold
saying.
on. All right, but listen.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm a
But
Warriors fan.
I
don't know about 2.0,
I'm talking.
but look, I'm saying this because everyone's going to depend on none of this make the bro. You got too many personalities on one team. James Harden a personality by itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kyrie a whole personality by himself. KD,
KD just do his own thing.
KD just KD. You know what I'm saying? He come to work. He come to work every day. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing in and out. But it's just like you got two ISO players on the floor. Somebody's not gonna flourish. Somebody's not gonna do their thing.
Thing is this though, they legit, like if you actually look at it, like they've done better when all three are playing.
Oh, yeah, that's a
fact. Kyrie, they made it known like, all right, James Harden is one PG.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie,
you outscore.
He's the two.
You outscore.
And KD just ISO.
And I understand it.
They're willing with them three. Well, or Kyrie and James, they're really actually willing to sacrifice. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? You do this, you do that. Now I don't know what the hell Steve Nash doing, but
bro, that's what I'm saying. He felt like
they're willing to make it work,
bro. A championship thing, that's a team thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel where you coming from, bro. Out there on the court, bro, that's like some shit you do on 2K just for fun. Man, I'm about to get all these superstars on one team.
I'm about to,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Turn fatigue off, turn injuries off, all this shit. You about to go like 65 and what, 20? That's some shit. It don't matter. 65 and 17 or some shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's what I'm not saying. Like, what I'm saying is, even the coaching got legs. Because Steve Nash was like, fuck it, I got it made. Bro, I got three future Hall of Famers. I got a coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so look,
you really don't.
Once you got,
really
oh, he injured. KD doing it by
himself.
He's not really 100%. Now you really got a coach. You're like, oh shit. And everybody else around him, the pieces that's around him, quote unquote pieces, you know, what they out there doing?
Not a fucking
thing.
That's what I didn't like, because it was at this point they was just signing niggas like LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin.
That's what I'm saying.
DeAndre Jordan. They traded Jared Allen. I don't know why they did that shit.
That was dumb. Spencer dumb
as hell.
So it's just like, bro,
dumb.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, you get all these pieces, we ain't doing shit for you.
Ain't doing shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at this point, what you doing for real? That's what I'm saying. That team ain't gonna work. Well, it's kind of like, you know, it's shaping out now, but it's, again, that team ain't gonna never really melt for real because it's just like, you just got too much going on. It's just, sometimes it's best to keep things simple, bro. Like, I always think about the Toronto team with Kawhi. They kept that shit so simple, bro.
Kiss.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep
it simple, stupid. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You just, dismantled everything. Fuck these super teams. Fuck LeBron. Fuck everybody.
Fucking Fred VanVleet.
Fucking Fred, Drake Jr. Ball. You know what I'm saying? Pascal Siakam. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, keep it simple, stupid, bro. It's just like, it's a team thing. Look at the Bucks, bro. Bucks did their thing. Oh, yeah. It's a team thing, bro. Championships are going to always be a team thing in my mind, bro. I don't care. That's a notion that'll never change. No matter who wins it more, offensive, defense-wise, it's a team thing at the end of the day. It's all the way around the board. From the front office, like they said, to the front office to the top boys, bro. The reserve niggas. In my humble opinion, that's 25. Yeah, I know. But still, it's just like, you know, but hey, it's all about how things shape out. You know what I'm saying? The AB thing, Just like the Baker Mayfield and Cleveland was talking about this earlier, this is just a bad relationship, you know?
Right.
So it's just like, a lot of times where relationships don't really work out how you want them to, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's just like what you look for in relationships. And this go about, whether it's you and your lady, you and your household, your job, business decisions. Relationships always matter, like that shit. Relationships weird, but, you know, it's all about what you look for in relationships and shit, dude.
Right.
You know, so it's just like, what do you looking for in relationships, personally, like, you know? All right, go ahead, big dog. Go ahead, y'all. We all know, you know, we all look up to you, big dog. What?
Me?
Big dog,
Never.
You a classy man.
Personally, me, what do I look for in relationships? That's the question.
Shoot.
What I look for in relationships, dog, communication. That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. If I can't communicate with you, I can't do shit with you. You gotta get the fuck ASAP. It's real, dog. Like, if I can't, let's say, for example, a common situation. Mm-hmm. A random chick that I knew from high school DMs me while I'm with my old lady. Mm-hmm. And of course, and her response is just to wig the fuck out. Yap, all that shit. Tomato, tomato. And I'm trying to explain and literally tell you, look, this person has no significant meaning to me. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing never gonna go on.
I'm with you.
But you
so
But I'm about to say, but again, she's already made a decision in her head. Again, your own decision. Can't get upset at that. Can't change it. That's you. Mm-hmm. But she's like, oh no, I knew you was da. I'm like, okay, cool. I see where your mind is. This will not work much longer, and we're gonna move on.
So it's comprehension, not communication.
Yeah, exactly.
Comprehension,
you can talk to a brick wall.
Yeah, you can have a full-on conversation.
Don't mean I want to.
But if they not gonna understand or actually be willing to comprehend what you, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's not that, it's this.
Or
it's this, that.
I'm about to say that in self accountability.
And if they cannot remove these feelings from a grown-up conversation,
then you're nothing but a child to me, and that's basically rape because I ain't dating no children.
Tomato.
But again, yeah, what y'all said plus communication plus trust. Man, these views looking nice, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
what you think it is?
Shoot, it's the procrastinators. What you talking about?
The procrastinators.
Yeah, bro. A group. It's a group effort.
The group effort. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Morris.
I ain't tripping hard, bro.
What? I'm the one getting the follows. I'm the one getting all the views. They coming to see me. Me. So continue to see your boy PBK. Y'all follow all our channels on all platforms except for TikTok. 504 Procrast Podcast. That's our TikTok. In general, like, there's a lot of shit, but if I had to pick one particular thing, when you say communication, honestly, it's definitely a big thing. But it's just like, that's a real good question. Mm-hmm. It's a really like.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
I
want to see what you about to say.
Like one thing, if you like really like pulling one thing from a stack of shit that's really important.
Right.
She gotta be an asset though, dog. She gotta be.
I don't want actually to explain being an asset. Like she gotta bring something to the table.
Yeah, we're not.
That's some wife shit, dude.
But we're not.
Yeah,
but we're not talking about like on the financial state. We're talking about like, let's say for example,
that's still some tangible
wealth. Why they gotta be white shit though?
That's white shit.
That's some white shit.
They gotta be white shit.
But if you my girl, but you're my.
If you're just a female,
you're just somebody that I'm messing with, or you're just my girlfriend or somebody I'm messing with. Like I don't. Like, as of right now, I don't know if I want to make you my wife.
Mm-hmm. Like, what? I got it.
Yeah, come on now.
I got it.
Preach, Pastor.
Understanding, bro.
Okay.
I just want to be understood, bro. That's it. I just want to be understood, bro. Because, like, me personally, bro, like, my whole, like, I just always feel like in some way, shape, or form, I just always been so misunderstood. Mm-hmm. And it's like, everybody's gonna be loved. Everybody's gonna be the same third. Bro, me personally, probably been through enough. Love scared me at this point. I don't want no more love. I want the shit that equal love. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be like, I love you. This, that, and third. Bro, what goes into? You ask motherfucker what goes into love? Like, what is love?
They can't explain it.
They can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, love is like a formula. It's like
it's all.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like algebra. it's like the equation for love.
Mm-hmm.
You put in all these different X's and O's and shit.
All these different steps.
All these different steps, all these different formulas, bro. It's some shit that's really like, I need all this shit. Like, you need communication, you need trust, you need care, you need this, that, and the third. My favorite thing from that film, bro, is understanding, bro. Because you don't understand me, bro. Ain't no way in the world you could love me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to understand me emotionally. Like, a lot of times, bro, I just want to be alone. It ain't a knock towards you. It's just like, that's why my emotions bring me sometimes. I need to get away. I need to clear my mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with you. Ain't no beef between me and you. I don't hate you. I don't want you to leave me alone.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
I ain't trying to.
I just need a day for myself.
Yeah, I need
right
a day
now.
for myself.
Okay.
I need to decompress. I need some me time. You know, like understanding, bro. Like a lot of times, motherfuckers just hate to understand people, bro. Like they always want to tie shit back into a relationship. Are you feeling this way because I did this? Are you feeling this way because I stole my left foot instead of my right first? Dumb shit, you know. It's just like I just want to be tomato type shit. You know, it's like I really just want to be understood. It's just like you could like once you understand somebody, you understand like their main reasons, how they feel, how to better manage their emotions. You know, what makes them feel comfortable. What's their triggers in life? You know what I'm saying? Like
it makes shit so much easier.
It makes shit easier. Understand it, bro. I just want to be understood, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand me, you know how to treat me. You know how to catch me. You know how to do all the other shit. I feel like once you understand somebody, that's when everything else comes a bit more easy. You can communicate with me. You can care for me. You could, you know, tender love and care type shit. TLC. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'd rather be understood than everything else. That's all I really want. You know? For a wife. As a wife, bro. I don't want to say like what you bring to the table, because that's for like, okay, what you could do for me, I could pretty much do for myself.
Right.
And that's like, you know, my mama ain't never. I grew up in a family. I was raised by the females in my family, so it's just like I'm not spoiled or nothing like that. But they always made sure like, once I hit like what, 10 years old, I was washing my own clothes, waking myself up for school before 10, really. So it's just like, I don't need no woman to really do shit for me. Like, you know, right. I don't, like, not in a physical sense. Got my own break, got my own profession, got my own credit, pushing money. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to sign no papers for none of that shit, because that's when shit get messy and when shit don't work out. You know? Next thing you know, everything on her name, you ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing. She gonna take all that.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that, either that shit is gonna dangle that shit over your head, like, yeah, with all this money, the house, the cars, all that shit.
Prenup.
Exactly.
You get nothing.
So,
that's fucked up.
It's like, nah, bro, but like, emotional assets, like shit that come from the inside out. Like, what you bring to me. And like, I got a tattoo on my chest, you know, it's like, you know, 1427, you know, peace I bring to you into this world. Never let your heart be troubled, none of that shit. So it's just like, I want my wife to bring peace. I got enough turmoil in my life. I got enough bullshit in my life. You know what I'm saying? Bring that peace, bring that stability, bring that calm in the storm. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, bring that and we good. Bring that to the table and we could just, we go from there. You know what I'm saying? If I come to you talking about my problems, bro, be my diary, be my journal, be my, you know what I'm saying? Be my therapist. I ain't ask you to solve my problems, but just listen.
Understand.
And like, yeah, like just go back to understand the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Come back to understand.
And the last thing, I want to touch on something you said. When you be like, I'm not gonna be the same person every day. You're not gonna be the same every person every day. Commitment, bro. If you can commit to some shit, like, don't hit no transfer portal in there. Like, you know, this is not college, it's not NCAA. Yeah. Don't demand no trades, none of that shit. That's to break down in simplest terms. Like,
in our age group, that's the commitment part is not really. Of course, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be encouraged because again, like his age. Boy, he's supposed
but that's
supposed to be wilding out.
But wife.
But yeah,
I'm gonna get to that.
You know what I'm saying? But as
okay,
when we get to the wife thing, commitment, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be the same person every day. I might not want to be bothered today. You might not want to be bothered today or tomorrow.
That mean I'm not mad at you.
That mean I'm not mad at you. But fuck, I'm gonna love you anyway. Why? Because I'm committed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you marriage is like, bro, for better or worse. Today or tomorrow, you could be worse than a motherfucker. I'm not talking about the cheating and shit. That's not part of the ups and downs of the relationship. I don't believe that shit at all.
But it's like personal demons, right?
Yeah, that's your personal. You just fucked up.
Personal demons.
Like, But like commitment, like I understand, like you gonna be mad. Every week out of every month for our existence and connection together, you're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be moody. You're gonna be hungry and not hungry. You're gonna fussy. You're gonna fight. You're gonna cry, cramp in the corner. I get that, but I'm gonna still love you. You wanna know why? Cause I'm committed to you.
Right.
Vice versa, bro. That's what you need out of wife, bro. Cause I know, bro, you might be tired from work. Might be pissed off because you feel like you're not fulfilling responsibilities as a man.
You don't want to be bothered.
You don't want to be bothered. You pissed off at yourself, but it's like she will let you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, then that goes back to
the shit is so great.
You know?
Shit is so great.
So it's just like, yeah, that's
nigga. Fuck no.
That's what I feel like going to being, you know, in a lady and being honest.
Right.
Wait, D shoot. Youngin?
Alright, Sam.
I see me.
I'm 19.
Young ass.
For the record.
We've already established this.
But like just for like somebody like a girlfriend or somebody I'm cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like just like it's a lot of things. Like how to say it's a big ass book. Like we could just go page for page. Like, but I think definitely like understanding or like comprehension. Like a lot of times. Well, not a lot of time. Most of the time, a lot of people in this world, they, you know, try to view things only in their perspective, or how they see it. When you know what I'm saying, it's just a different perspective. You just look at it like this. You know what I mean? You turn your head like this. You can see it like this. Like I'm trying to show you how I'm viewing it. You know what I'm saying? Just a simple understanding or comprehension of like you said. Like I'm telling you how it is with a certain female. As a female, do this, but in the back of your head, you know what I'm saying, because of your insecurities, you're gonna automatically assume, oh, this, that, and the third. When I'm communicating with you what's really going on. So I feel like, just being somebody like a girlfriend or somebody I'm cool with, them understanding. Like honesty plays a major role in it, communication plays a major role in it, but I think understanding and comprehension plays that much or probably even much bigger of a role. A wife, like I don't know, son. Like
it's understandable.
Yeah.
Like
I don't necessarily right now. I don't necessarily know because like, all right. So I'm gonna just keep coming up with what y'all said. Like I'm gonna come because you the more recent. Like pretty much a lot of things you said. Like I pretty much agree with. But except for the peace part, like the peace and happiness part, like
that gotta come from me. So
I'm a firm believer in like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna find my peace.
Yeah, for sure.
So you know what I would say, for a wife, actually coming together and growing together, and owning financial, spiritual, you know what I'm saying, regular societal level, like in all aspects, we just clicking. You know what I'm saying? And certain days. It's gonna be different. Some days it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But we always gonna come back to that same, you know what I'm saying? But I think being able to, all right, I found peace in myself. I'm happy with myself. She found peace in herself. We got happiness in herself. We come together on the same page and we just
two happy
motherfuckers creating something beautiful, bro. Like as like connection and energy wise, like literally like with certain marriages, you could tell like, damn, they really love each other. That's a real good connection. And with some, you could tell like, man, that's not finna last no longer.
You could tell that shit from a distance.
You could tell that shit. That shit is heavy.
They be like, yeah, I give
you know what I'm saying? Like, I give them 5 months. I give them a year. But with them, it's like, damn, like it don't matter what go on. She not gonna stop fucking with him. He not gonna stop fucking with her. So I feel like actually growing on a certain level and actually, you know what I'm saying, being happy and having understanding and that commitment. So like all these people, they've been married for 50 years, 60 years, bro. Like how much trial this relation they've been through. It's just the commitment in it. So like you love this person on a certain type of level to you know what I'm saying? I'm committed to that person. Okay. So whatever happened, I'm committed to him. It don't matter. She could have hated me for 10 days straight, a whole month, or however long. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she not going to leave and go fuck off somewhere. Or I'm not going to leave and go fuck off somewhere because I'm committed to that one person. But it's a lot that play into it. But, you know what I'm saying? I say comprehension, understanding, commitment for a wife. Because like he said, like I'm going to always what you can bring to the table, or what I so-called need you to do, like I could provide for myself. Like I could do that. I could do those things on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just how I feel. You know, just understanding commitments.
I mean, I don't know, just to clean something up, like, I definitely agree, like, peace, a lot of things I come from within. But I'd be like, be something I can find peace in. That make no sense?
Just don't be a burden.
Yeah,
don't be a burden. Don't bring any stress into my
right, because I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm already felt up to be something I can find. Don't be my peace, but definitely be something I can find peace in. Like, you know what, man, I'm about to go home. Man, fuck, work was tough today.
I'm finna go to my wife.
Like
exactly. Be like, it's just,
I need a hug.
The weight on your shoulders.
Just come here, just disappear.
Right.
Shoot, go ahead.
But y'all do understand it's not going to be there 24/7 though, right?
And that's okay. That's
what I'm saying. Well, no, not going to be that 24/7.
There are going to be some days when both of y'all are having shitty ass days.
Exactly.
And it's going to be like,
bro, it's like your favorite restaurant. It's like your favorite restaurant. Bro, that big closed on Sundays. That big closed at 7:00 p.m.
Fucking 4.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking 4 o'clock and shit.
You wouldn't know the time, huh?
So it's just like, but that's what it is, though. Like, I understand that you're not gonna be available all the time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. But to know that you're available at times, that's okay. Right. But that's like, when it comes to my peace, I have options. You know, I go kick it with the bros. I go play the game. I go take a nice little shower. I might go for a run. I go work out. Or if I just want to keep it simple, stupid. Show you what you're doing. Today after day, I'm cool. Then I got other options and avenues. But to have that as an option, bro, that's a major plus.
To have that as one of your top options, bro,
that's a major plus. Bro.
That's a major plus. And just like you said, like, we're not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have good days, but y'all both not gonna have good days. But at the same time, you already know. Okay, look, I know that she going to relieve some of my stress, the stress that I have right now. I'm going to relieve some of her stress she got right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
But
the work day might not be good, but all right, I'm going home to where I have peace at home. Mm-hmm. I think that's what he's trying to get at.
It's an option, bro. Like, it's definitely like it's an avenue, bro.
Then the therapy part you said more so understand, more so having an individual. My apologies, a partner that if they see something wrong. Again,
that goes back to the communication.
Yeah, like it's like
open your mouth.
It just be like, "Are you okay?" Up there, like, "What's going on?" It just be like, all that type of stuff. Like you said, communication and stuff. And it's just more. I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all from experience, it will not be sunshine and fucking.
It's not, and I get that, but that's what
everything ain't peach and cream. I don't want everything to be peach and cream.
There will be some days to where she's gonna want to fuck you up while you sleep.
And I get that.
There's gonna be some days.
The thing is, will she do it or not?
Will she do it or not?
She might do it.
She might do it. She might do it.
It could be some simple shit like this.
Ain't about no if, it's about when.
It could be some real simple shit.
Yeah, but it's just like, I understand what you're saying, bro. Like, we get like, bro.
I agree with everything you're saying. Regardless of fact.
Everything not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be peaches and cream. Like, I get that.
Shit is easy.
But you know what, bro?
Shit is actually work. I'm not gonna lie. At times, it is actual work to where it's like, okay, you know what? I gotta be the bigger person today. Fuck how I feel. I actually like this relationship. I actually like the individual.
You gotta swallow some of
it. Just be like, you know what?
You gotta bite the bullet.
Let me take my pride off.
I'm sorry.
Babe, what's wrong?
You gotta bite the bullet sometimes.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. It gotta be there, but you gotta bite the bullet sometimes.
Now, you don't have a lot of motherfuckers that don't do that, but again.
I feel like that's why that shit just take, you know, it happened like that. But it's like in a nutshell though, bro, where I am now, just regular me, 21-year-old me. I ain't necessarily out here thugging. I ain't necessarily out here wiped up neither.
Right.
But I feel like, you know, as you know, Soldier Similar Great said, you love me or you love me not. I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's the, regardless to that song, like, that's like my driving force and a lot of shit. Like, love me or love me not. But I'm gonna be true to me. I ain't gonna be no asshole, ain't gonna be no prick. Still be a gentleman, still do all these things. Prick. Treat you like a woman, treat you like a lady.
Asshole.
I'm just gonna be me at the end of the day.
I'm just gonna be at the end of the day, son. Don't go looking for no shit I ain't never. I don't sell no dreams, dog. I hate that. So like that honesty part, that's as a dude, you gotta be honest too.
Stay no intentions in the beginning.
bringing your insecurities into certain.
Boy, don't carry your bag. Don't do that shit.
Again, it's a small.
I hate that shit.
But it's a small percentage of. Well, it's more so getting the trust of that individual to where she will express those on her own. Because majority of the time, if you ask a chick if you have any insecurities, she ain't gonna tell you shit.
Nope.
It's just gonna be out the random. It's just gonna be out the random. Y'all just gonna be chilling. She's just gonna start talking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely, but
you gonna hear it all.
Don't bring that shit over here. I don't want to say I don't want to say it too harsh. Like, no, I don't want to deal with that shit at all. But like,
but everybody has their own insecurities, though.
If you're willing to be helped with it, I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just gonna be insecure, at the end of the time, it's at the end of the day, it's fucking me up as a person. I'm not finna deal with that shit.
Mm-hmm. Nah, you gotta realize, like when people have insecurities, like when people come into a new relationship with insecurities, that because like whatever happened before must have traumatized them to the point where they can't trust. Oh, how am I supposed to do love me if my last nigga he did the same thing? How am I supposed to trust him to not fuck over me or to not treat me a certain way? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those times comes from their past relationships. They can't grasp the fact that this nigga really loves me, because X, Y, and Z. Because they probably all their life they just been messing with niggas that been fucking over them. So how are you gonna expect a girl to just come out and say, hey, I
feel like if you messing with somebody, like come
as you are,
mm-hmm. But be willing to grow, as in like be willing to be healed or become healed and actually grow. Like a lot of these people that have insecurities, they're not healed. They're not at peace with themselves, and a lot of people use that excuse of, oh, I've been through this, that, and the third.
That's why I'm this way.
That's why I'm this way. Like, no, like, at the end of the day, you should always want to grow and to become the best person you could possibly be. Don't stop making excuses for your actions, especially if it's bringing stress into not only your life,
another person's,
but other people's lives. Like, come healed. Like, or be willing to be helped into being healed and actually growing. And those type of relationships are actually some of the best type of relationships. The people who were insecure but actually were trying to stop being insecure and actually grow as a person. Like those are actually some of the best relationships.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Pete, a lot of the shit really be like, it be the unknown. Mm-hmm. The unknown is scary, bro. Like going into that fall, like that
shit's so
like
scary.
That shit's spooky, bro.
It feels so good. And
so
when that
like,
shit in, you like, oh fuck.
Like you never know what's on the other side.
Right.
You know if you run into another one of the bad relationships you in, you about to walk into some new shit. And it's just like, as a dude, you could just got a bad relationship with a female, and as a female, you could have had like a bad dealing with a dude that really just fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's triggers, bro. So it's just like, over the summer, like, I was kicking it with this girl, bro, cool as fuck, bro. Like, I would take her out to BL sometimes, and I would say, like, when I go out there to my cousins and shit, like, we used to just kick it, but I knew she, like I said, like, I'm always treat you like a lady. I'm always like, bro, like, so I stopped by, we was kicking it, and out the blue, bro, she told me something one day. She was like, bro, I never got flowers to stand there, blah, blah. Like, she just got into telling me about everything that ever happened with a dude before. I'm like, bro, like, I went by chill by house. Like, I slept out there. Like, I couldn't sleep at my cousin's dorm because, like, he was packed. I'm like, bro, how do y'all filter these people in? I'm like, I'm not about to sleep here, bro. It's Sasha's part. I'm not about to do this with y'all. Not about to do this with y'all. So I'm like, she was like, you ain't gotta go way back to the walls tonight. It's late, bro. You can come here and sleep with you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I remember like I turned to her and she flinched. I'm like, what's up? Like, you good? Like, I ain't gonna put my hands on you, bro. Like, I don't do no shit. I could like hate somebody touch my mom, touch my other sisters, bro, because I know I put somebody in the dirt behind some shit like that. Okay. So it's just like bro, after that she just broke down. Like, she got to tell me like about everything that ever happened with it. It's bad relationship with the bear. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times it be kind of hard to accept some shit you never had because it's foreign to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's foreign to you. So it just be like, I understand like that trauma come from. You know what I'm saying? Once you dealt with somebody in that light, it just be like, I kind of have to be patient with it, but it's like at the same time I can't waste on my time here, especially if you're really not trying to,
You're not willing to go the fog is scary. But if you're not willing to grow,
take that leap of faith with a nigga.
Then I can't. Then
like I'm showing you everything that I can show you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I understand like you be so stuck in that mindset to where it's like it's hard to shake it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to shake that unknown. Like you know, in your head, man, this shit a never ending cycle. But it's like, bro, when you could like when you got that exit, that escape from there, you be so scared to take it because what the fuck?
At any point, that shit could be taken away.
Exactly.
That shit.
I mean,
it is scary. It is scary, bro. And that goes with being in relationships and getting out of them. Like, like you like, damn, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So like, it's scary. But once you make that decision and become at peace with that decision of, okay, I'm gonna take that leap of faith with this person, or you know what I'm saying, actually be willing and open to healing, or I'm gonna get out this relationship. It's not what I need. Like. Once you take that leap and actually make that decision, dog, and become at peace with it,
you gotta live with it.
You gotta live. You not only have to live with it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a relief on your shoulders, like, and I can attest to that. Like, being like choosing to get out of my recent relationship, like that, literally was something that when I did that, it was a relief on my shoulders. Like it was less pressure on me,
right?
And like.
Travel life.
A lot of people are different, but for me, it's just about what I'm saying. If I actually choose to give you my energy, give you my time, if you going like at least be willing to be healed or to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 19, so I'm not about to deal with none of that. High school love that you done been through. Like that bullshit. Like I got shit going on myself. Like you know what I'm saying. But at the end, like I feel like if you're not willing to be healed, willing to stop having those insecurities, willing to be, because I'm going to push you to be the best person you could be.
Definitely.
Every day.
As you should.
And I'm, you know what I'm saying. So you having those insecurities, like I can deal with it, but only for a certain amount of time. At the end of the day, I gotta focus on me too. That's all I'm saying. I'm 19, like.
You have time.
Yeah, you got.
I got time with the Lord, bro. I'm still 19, bro. I turned 20 in February, bro.
Still can't get in clubs.
Who? You crazy as hell.
You start writing on yourself. But anyway, like, bro, I feel that like some dope shit right there. Like, I don't know. I thinking about this situation, bro. It's like. We don't follow each other on like no social media or nothing. We just never got into that. Like, just you ain't gotta follow me on nothing, dude. We ain't gotta take that route. You know what I'm saying? But man, I saw this, and she's like, she's still fucked up. I just had to leave her alone because I feel like apparently I hate to give my good energy all the way to somebody who really not. And I'm not saying she didn't deserve it, but she just wasn't receiving it well.
She didn't know how to.
Process
it. She didn't know how to use it, so it was wasted energy.
It's like, let me see. Yeah. It's like when you on the road, right? And you kind of like shifting between radio channels and shit, and it's just like it might be a fire ass station, but you ain't receiving that bitch well.
Right.
So they probably got all the bops. Me personally, they might got all the Marvin Gaye, all the Teddy Pendergrass.
You got nothing but static.
So I hate it.
Like, yeah, bro, I can't. Type of shit is that? I can't. She just didn't receive that energy well, so I was like, what, bro, I think it's best I just stopped trying so hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to force you to a situation you're not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Like, 21, I'm a whole life ahead of me. You might just bump shoulders again out there, right? Just, you find somebody that's really for you, and now fuck, if you happy, I'm happy type of shit, go do your thing. Like, but you gotta find time to grow. You need that time to grow.
So, question.
Shoot.
Again, one, besides it's clear that I'm the only person in a relationship in this podcast. What's the longest relationship y'all have been in?
6 months.
2.5 years.
Okay. Oh man.
A year?
A year?
A year, yeah.
A year, a week?
But the thing about it is...
I already know the situation, bro.
One thing about me, for some reason... Well, back then, for some reason, I always went back to, like, my previous... girlfriends or whatever, because it was just so easy. It was just like, okay, I'll fuck with you. Still don't understand. Man, that shit crazy. But yeah, like the long relationship I've been in was like a year, but like I've been with that person I think like for like 2 relationships. So
broken hand.
Does it like add up to like 2 years, or does it?
Are y'all actually together? Well, let me stop. It's more so your perspective, dog. I can't speak on mine because again, my longest is a year or 2. I'm probably gonna break that shit.
Ain't no problem, nigga.
Yeah, ain't no problem, nigga.
You better change that. You better say it right. You better say it right. You better say it right.
Kiki already knows what's up.
You better say it right.
Kiki already knows
say it right.
Choke him.
Say it right. Choke him. You better say it right.
Don't sell my girl up for that kill.
Choke him.
Don't sell my girl up for that kill.
All right.
Aim for the knees.
He's saying that shit now.
We already
fuck his ass up.
Thanks.
For real.
Man, being a ball lady is good. Man, Kiki, I remember that shit. I remember that shit, bitch.
Oh my god. Bro.
I got some, ooh, boy. Bet.
You still gonna be my nigga at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie.
But look, we gonna look at you like,
I told you.
I told you leave alone.
I look at you.
Like real talk, dog. Like, nah, me and Kiki do not have those problems as far as this. Like, when we do, if I do say some stuff like that, she know I'm joking. Because again, the person y'all see right now on this camera and the person Kiki sees is 2 completely different people.
Oh, of course.
It's 2 complete. I can tell y'all that now.
Of course.
I'm not gonna expose my true self to y'all.
Alright.
He's an asshole.
So you talking about all this,
Asshole.
all this peace and kumbaya, all this, focusing on everything we trying to focus on and like going forward and stuff like that. It's the new year.
Right.
So any New Year resolutions, you want.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
Me, honestly, this year I definitely want to step out the box. I want to not be shy as I've been all my life. I feel like.
Fine, bitch.
What the man?
I'm sorry. It slipped out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, shoot. I got your back, bro.
But yeah, like this year, like I definitely want to step out my comfort zone. I definitely want to try out new things. I definitely want to, just explore life because at this point, I'm the oldest out the group. I feel old at this point, so I just want to do as much as I can before my body says, "Hey, nigga, slow down."
Yeah.
Turn down. That's it. That's over with. So right now, I'm just trying to step out my comfort zone.
For sure. Mr. 19.
Come on, man.
No way.
Come on, man. We down the line, man.
Come on, bro.
All right, I really don't have I didn't really set one like something I really want to do, but if I do it, just be man to level up, like in all aspects of life right now, like
Just get better.
like just get better. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying, becoming more disciplined, managing time, managing my money better. You know what I'm saying.
Facts.
Getting my body right. You know what I'm saying. Just becoming an all around better person, like with all aspects of life. That's really it.
Mine is grow spiritually, mentally, financially. Definitely want to deep more into philosophy more, as far as understanding different people's perspectives and how they can relate to my current situation. That's pretty much it.
I feel like you just told us in a sense, like towards the end of it, that we're not good enough for you.
Nah, bitch.
You thought that too, bro? Yeah,
Nah,
bro. That too?
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just like, damn, that hurts.
Nah, boy, like again.
It be your closest fucking partner.
First off, y'all
be your own niggas.
y'all bitch ass niggas ain't going nowhere. Real talk.
I understand, bro. I don't know. I perceive that a lot differently than what you said.
Boy, y'all niggas in this bitch for the long run. Fuck y'all talking about.
Alright, but me and my New Year's resolution, bro, I think it's I really want to master something new. I really want to master
Kung Fu.
Nah, bro. If I take pride,
them bitches leaked.
if I take pride,
I saw the videos. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, like I take pride in these, bro. Pride and joy, right? Sure.
Right.
But nah, it's just like, man, if I want to master anything this year and really in life, it's just peace. Like, I find myself drifting between, like, it could be my depression, could be my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, I focus on, if I think too far into the future, it triggers my anxiety. Like, I can't do that. Take it a day at a time, second at a time, minute at a time, shit like that. You know?
You already know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like my past struggled me a lot too. Catch myself like grieving a lot. I miss my dad, miss my grandmother. You know, I just think about some situations who I was in the past life or whatever, like who I was a year or two ago. Like, damn, like a lot of the foul shit that probably went down that I did or happened to me, just be like, stop. You made it through it, it didn't kill you, definitely made you stronger, made you who you are today, and you definitely growing. So just be like trying to think too far into my past, because of course it triggers my depression. So just be like more so focus on the moment, and while I'm at the moment, but I really be like, I'd be so even killed with shit, I'd be at peace. There's a lot of times I find myself being like off kilted here, then I'd be off kilted here, and I'd be like, fuck, nah, I just want to get out all day. But I can't do that. I just find myself just going out, sitting down, looking at the lake or some shit, catching the sunset, and just finding that peace again.
Right.
So it's just like trying to always keep even I know it's like kind of unrealistic, but at the end of the day, it's like your world is what you make it. So in my mind, my world is definitely what I make it. And I want to always keep my battlefield level. Like it's definitely got that bad shit over there, but I definitely got some good shit going on over here.
Right.
So it's definitely I really want to master that peace and that tranquility in my mind within my soul. Because I know it's like once I do that, bro, I'm a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I'm too depressed, I don't be bothered. Once I'm too anxious,
shut down.
Yeah, when I'm too anxious, I'm just like, yeah, it's just like, nah, bro. Just but like, I definitely want to master my peace. I definitely want to like get it. It's gotten a lot. The consistency is definitely there, but it does falter sometimes. It's like master my peace.
You gotta keep working on it. That's all.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta keep working on it.
Yeah.
Final thoughts? Anything people want to say to the listeners? Announcements?
I just want to comment on this.
Stay dangerous.
I just want to comment on this. This was clean. Yeah, that was clean. That was clean. He smoked you with that one.
Fuck you. Okay.
Emotional damage.
On that note, again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us again. For the
Always.
podcast.
Big trust.
Follow all our social medias to stay updated with what we're doing. If not, I don't know what to tell y'all.
All right.
We out.
Hey, tell y'all ATs I say hey.
You bitch ass that I want you.
We out for real this time.
Bro.
The fuck you still doing here? Go subscribe to the channel. Yeah.